Y'all want the honeys and cash, I get the money and dash. Y'all want the honeys and cash, I get the money and dash. Y'all want the honeys and cash, I get the money and dash. I'm thinking about running it back. I'm thinking about running it. Focusing on all the wrong things. Bench players in the ball game, trying to act like they LeBron James. You're a long way from the home that you know. Back up, now you slow and you raw. Teach all the difference between homies and hoes. Work out the cash when it's all in the dough. Whoa. Acting like you got the trophies on your mantle.
All right.
Flexing, faking for the camera. I can't understand them.
That's another one from T-Rads, my man. All right, welcome everybody to the Michael Pina Sr. Show. I'm your host, Michael Pina Sr. This is episode 108. It looks like I'm a little crooked today, but we're going to go with it. I can't fix it right now. But this is episode 108, and it's December 31st here. So that means that we're also at the end of the year. I'm going to try to put these clips on as I'm talking. For some reason, I'm all messed up this morning. Well, listen, it's a new year. I hope that everybody's ready for the new year. All right, but right now, first I want to start with Brad Paisley. Tomorrow is the first blank page of a 365-page book. Write a good one. And I mean, really, it's like we've got a chance here for another new year, another new chapter in our life. And I want you to take the right steps in this chapter in your life. You know, and it all starts at the budget. I'll go back to that. I'll continue to go back to that. But it does. It starts with the budget. If you don't have a correct budget, then you're not going to be able to do what you need to really accomplish. And, you know, January 1st is tomorrow. So make sure your budget is set for January. You should be working on your budgets going forward. You know, I'll tell you the truth. Like if I have something, you know, like my son, I cash flow his payments for his school, you know, my end of it. And I know I got 5 payments. So guess what? I put that in my budget for the next 5 months. So you should be working on your budget. Go on everydollar.com. It's for free. Download that for free and make sure your budget is being worked on correctly. And that brings me to another thing that I really, you know, I talked about a lot. I do talk about a lot is credit card debt in this country. Student loan debt is 1.5 trillion. Credit card debt is right there behind it at around $1 trillion. So, I mean, this is a problem in America today. But for some reason, and I don't know what it is, there are people close to me that just don't understand, I think, what I'm trying to teach. You know, I do this show, and I started this show almost a year ago so that people could get to know me, to understand my philosophy. And, you know, it brings me up to a lot of things that I want to do in 2019. I want to be able to give back even more. And because I feel like people just around me don't understand what I'm trying to teach, if the people around me don't understand within my own tight community, then it's me. It's the teacher's fault. It's the teacher's problem. And because of that, I signed up last night. I mean, I tell everybody my biggest influence is probably Dave Ramsey for this show, okay? And I want to be able to teach his principles and his philosophy. And it doesn't seem to be getting across to a lot of people. So I'm trying to correct and fix and get myself better. And one of the things that I'm doing to correct and do that is I signed up for Dave Ramsey's Financial Peace University. Now, it's $129, and, you know, I have it. I'm going to be joining a group with Meg, and he follows a lot of the AA principles, so I understand a lot of these principles, but I'm going to join a group. I'm going to give it away as much as I can. And the people that want to work with me, I need you to go through the Financial Peace with me. I have it. I want to do it with you for free. Okay? No strings attached. I really want to be able to help build my community. If I'm working with somebody in business, they have to go through Financial Peace first. Because if you don't understand my money philosophy, then all I'll end up doing is butting heads with you. And, this is what I try to teach. I believe in this philosophy. I believe that it works. I have, last year, 2018, was the first year that I really followed Dave Ramsey's principles. And that was one of the reasons why I did the show. I wanted to see what the end result would be, and so that you could hold me accountable for the things that I do and say. Well, I tell you something. Meg and I were talking last night. We just feel like we have complete control of our money, and that's what I want you to have. Now, if there's something I'm missing, I'm not teaching correctly, I'm hoping that I will become an FPU coordinator. That's a Financial Peace University coordinator. I don't want to be hypocritical. I want to go through the class first, and then I'll be setting up classes. So you could either go through it with me individually if you feel comfortable, or you can sign up for one of the classes, which I will be holding in 2019 after I've been through Financial Peace officially. Okay, so for some reason, I'm not getting myself across to people, and it's important to me because it's important for you. I want to help people with money. I really have a passion for helping people, and it helps me. I'm not going to lie. The more I help people, the more it helps me. And, and that's about what I want to do to be able to build this community together, is all of us, growing together. And we've got a million things, it feels like, coming up in 2019. I'm going to be talking about the things that I'll be walking my wife Meg through with her business. I'm going to be talking about the things that I'm walking my son Michael through with his business, because I want you to set up your small business the same way. And we've got a lot of work to do with those things. I'll be talking about what I'm doing with my business. And also, obviously anything that affects my money, I'm going to be talking about. My computer just went out right now. I don't know. Oh, there we go. I don't know what, we're on going live here, and I can't even, I don't know what's going on, but hopefully I can remember what I had on it. But, so I'm offering this for free. That's my way of giving back. I'm giving back my time. Right now, my business is not making any money, really. So I want to give back what it is. It's time. I want to give you that time to be able for you to accomplish what I want you to accomplish. Oh, that's a money thing from eBay. That means we just sold something on eBay. So that's not a bad noise. So I want you to be able to do that. Financial Peace University. You can sign up for it. If you need help, please get in touch with me at CoachP2210@yahoo.com. 2019, we want to write ourselves a good new book. And that brings me up to some other books. I mean, this book right here, The Complete Guide to Money by Dave Ramsey. I already got some notes in it and stuff like that. I mean, it's the basis of it's the guide for Financial Peace University. And Dave Ramsey's been absolutely terrific. And I've got some other books over here. He had an incredible book sale. When you get to that point where you're on baby step 4, 5, and 6, you want to get Retire, Inspire, by Chris Hogan. And, I'll be reading this and getting this ready from Meg as I go through the business stuff with her, EntreLeadership. So, I got books that I'm ready to read. I want you to be able to read. I want this chapter of 2019 to be a good chapter for you in your life. And, we've got a chance every day. Every day we wake up with another chance, with another at-bat, as Gary Vee says. So, I'm telling you what I think that some of my problems were. Maybe I just didn't teach right. I don't know. So I'm going to give it away for free. All right. So if you want help, Coach P2210@yahoo.com. Let's walk together. I'll let you know when I set up my group. I'm going to go through it first with Meg. So it's a 9-week course. We'll be starting in the end of January. We're going to a church in Middleborough, and that's the one that fits for us. So we're gonna be starting that, and I hope that you join us in that journey, because I want to be able to teach you right. I want to be able to do things right for you. I want to continue to do this show. I enjoy it. I want it. I want to continue it for you. So listen, real quick, we're gonna go to some Pino Financial News, and Tom B is the one that's been sending me the most stuff here for Pino Financial News. If you got something you want me to talk about, you want me to have an opinion on it, please get in touch with me. Again, at Coach P2210@yahoo.com. And, you make sure you follow me on Facebook at Peanut Financial Coaching. You can message me right there. And if you have things that you want me to talk about, please let me know, because I want to talk about it. I like I said, This helps me to help you. All right. So first thing in Pina Financial News is, I need to know from my UPS people out there what's going on with the contract. I got no idea. I mean, the last thing I knew that there was some votings going on. Some supplements that still needed to be voted on out in Pennsylvania and Detroit. We need to get this contract ratified. We got to get it settled. We need to move on. And if it's not something we like, well, we're going to live and die with it and move on. And then we're going to hopefully get some new leadership in place so that we can fight for a better contract in 5 years. And that's where it stands for me. But you tell me what's going on with it because I got no clue. The good thing is and Tom B sent me this. It was really good. And this article came out December 24th, which I love that he finds these articles from the Real Deal New York Real Estate magazine. UPS just bought a gargantuan Red Hook site for $303 million. Yeah, UPS ain't stopping. It's a company that's going to continue to grow. It's 110 years old, and they've got some hard assets, and now they're building up even more. This place right here, this is incredible when I read about it. It's an industrial site in Brooklyn. And where is it? 1.2 million buildable square feet. That's what the site has to offer, and UPS just bought it. And, they also signed a lease for a 475,000 square foot warehouse at 5055th Avenue in Maspeth, Queens. So, they're looking at some building, they continue to grow. They continue to grow. We're in the right spot, the right company to make some money. So, if you want a job at UPS, get in touch with me. I'll try to help you out there too. But UPS is growing for you. UPS stockholders out there, they're not going anywhere for a long time. So let's continue to follow that too. And that's why we need to get that contract ratified. But that to me was the biggest thing in the news for UPS as far as, again, with students out there. It's sad to see some of these private schools that are closing. Make sure that if your student is looking at colleges, it's hard to say what the financial standing is because the school in Brookline, I got Brookline on my head, but in Brookline, Mass, that just closed or is closing after the semester, Fisher College, they had told students that they were financially set. They lied. And, again, I'm going to need some help from some people to find out how we can find the financials out about on these schools. Let's start doing some investigating ourselves so that kids out there and parents out there aren't facing what people at, Mount Ida and now Fisher College and possibly LaSalle and Dean and all these other small private schools around this area are going to have to face, because when the schools close, these kids are shit out of luck. And when I'm seeing what these kids at Nichols are going through, they're going to take 6-7 classes a semester just to catch up. It's terrible. It's not right. Let's make sure that we're going to the right schools. Okay. So that's all I got for today in Pina Financial News. And that's all I got today for you as far as, what we got. Listen, Happy New Year to everybody out there. I want you to be safe. Make sure that you're doing the right thing. Don't do something that's going to cost you money to start the new year. All right. And let's make sure that we have a successful 2019 together. Because you know what I say? I want to win. I want to help you win. Let's win this thing together.
I just turn it out when I want to be. I know my faults, but I'm too braggadocious for modesty. That shit is lost on me. I'm marrying Nicki or Cardi B. Dropping the classic like Carter 3. Then I'm retiring back to my palace. Ain't nobody calling me. That's my new policy.